On the last episode of this series, we looked at kind of fundamental bidding options that you have within Seller Central when creating campaigns. On this episode, we're going to look at some of the new features that might be slightly more advanced that Amazon have introduced for brands using Seller Central to advertise their products. So let's go straight into it. Now, I'm sure you remember we had dynamic up and down, down only, and fixed bids as options that you can put in place when we kind of looked at this the last episode for your campaigns. Now, once you have your campaigns running for some time, around 30 days actually, you can actually create rule-based bidding. So this is only going to be available once the campaigns have run. So once you have the campaigns, if you click into that campaign, go to campaign settings, you'll see rule-based bidding just above the other options, the bidding strategy options. So with rule-based bidding, you can actually it will actually have a look at the campaign's performance, and it will give you a suggestion of what a target ROAS might be. So at this, for this instance with this campaign, it's given us a target ROAS of 16, and you can adjust these. So you can adjust it to make it lower, and effectively what Amazon will do is they will be bidding up and down with every impression to see how they can ensure that that target is matched with that campaign. So this is only available for sponsored product ads, but you can run effectively any campaign through it. So whether it's auto, keyword, or product targeting, it's all able to use this particular feature. Ideally, you need to have the campaigns running 30 days, and you need around 30 conversions to make this worthwhile testing. And I think that's what Amazon's threshold is anyway. So you need to have that amount of conversions coming through. Now, one of the big benefits about this is if Amazon sees that this target isn't being reached after 21 days, they will disable this rule on your behalf. So you don't have to worry about doing that, which is somewhat helpful. There are, however, limitations with this because you're not really given much options to optimize and do what you need to do to ensure that these campaigns perform best with this sort of option. It's more of a set it and forget it type of option that you got here, and we tend to like to use tools instead because they just allow you to go a lot deeper in to what you want to happen with the campaigns. So with this particular example, this is taken from Scale Insights, and this is a tool we definitely recommend using for any given brand. So on the far left, you can see with this particular rule we've put in place, if there's 8 clicks and no orders, just pause that keyword. And it's going to analyze this over a 90-day period. And so not only is it allowing you to kind of adjust the bids, this allows you to actually also pause underperforming keywords. And you can see how helpful this is if you've got a few hundred campaigns and multiple ASINs with lots of different targeting options in place. So it can quickly cut out a lot of time that would have been wasted manually going through each campaign and reviewing each week. Now, on the other hand, too, you've got rules where if there is a improvement in performance regarding that, there's a number of orders for a given campaign and the conversion rate is kind of a positive number that you're looking to achieve, you can also have those bids increased. And one of the big benefits of using this tool is it allows you to layer these rules on top of each other. So you can have a good bunch of these rules in place so that you're running at optimal efficiency with those campaigns. So once you've basically set them up, then they're good to really run, and you have to check them from time to time, but they will effectively save you a lot of time in the long run. So as well as rule-based bidding, you do now also have the feature to schedule when you want to increase the bids during certain times of the day or hours. So this option is again found when you go into any given campaign in campaign settings, and it's just below the bidding rules, the rule-based bidding, that we just discussed. So with this, you can kind of target certain events like Black Friday, or as today is here now, as I'm filming this, Cyber Monday, Christmas period, it could basically increase the bids during those periods of time, or you can create a custom date range and time into. Now, the one thing to bear in mind with this bid adjustment, Amazon only allows you to increase the bids up. So it's a shame, but that's all they let you do right now. You can have them increased up, but you need to keep an eye on them because you can get out of control the spend. Another tool we'd recommend that just gives you way more sophistication when doing this is PackView. So when you're going into rule-based bidding, this obviously allows you to do increase and decrease bids by a certain percentage during certain times of the week and hours of the day. But not only that, and this is one of the features that I really enjoy about this particular tool, is the fact that it allows you to auto-tune, whereby PackView will review the last 28 days of data, and it will ensure that, looking at that data, where have the conversion rates been the highest, the click-through rate, ROAS, whatever you choose as a strategy, and it will ensure that your ads appear prominently during those times of the day and those days of the week. And this is going to help a lot in terms of doing the legwork rather than creating those reports through Campaign Manager to find out when these sales have come in. This will do all the heavy lifting for you. So, and this can also be placed across certain campaigns. So you can have kind of a ROAS target with campaigns that have converted well for some time and are more on maintenance mode, and you can have a conversion rate target for campaigns where you're targeting exact match keywords to try and organically push positions. So has lots of benefits to it. So yeah, these tools are great, but if you want to take it a step further, and I mean, using the user interface is great, but if you want to take it a step further, we definitely recommend going into one of these tools and using them, because it's going to get a lot more out for you. Now, if you want to sign up for a free audit, we can have a look at your account and give you some suggestions on how we can help. You can just scan the QR code, visit the website. We'll put the links in the comments too. And also, if you want to join our community too, where we have a good number of seasoned e-com brand owners to ask questions regarding Amazon advertising or anything outside of advertising, join our school community using the QR code above, and we'll also put the link to it on below too. I hope you found this video useful. Goodbye.